Vanguard is one of the worst Call of Duty games ever. I mean, I get people are going to automatically be like, well, don't play the game then. Which, oh crap. Shut up. You know, that's just my quick 2 cents in that one. But the game is just not good. I feel like it lacks any sort of passion, any sort of real originality and drive. Why can't I get up this? I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of negatives and there are positives. And I think that just all comes from the development. I mean, there's also the content isn't necessarily the best. And I think that also comes down to just the overall, like, again, no passion. I think this game literally lacks any sort of passion at all. And it feels like they've already given up. I mean, as you know, they have 50 million players have left this entire game, franchise, whatever. And I think part of that is obviously due to Warzone being a disaster. But then also, if most of that is Warzone, I'm going to take a good guess and say most people just didn't buy this game because they thought it was going to be trash. Which, honestly, if you played the beta and heard my thoughts during the beta, I said the exact same thing during the alpha and beta. I said, I'm worried because this game just doesn't seem like it's going to be any sort of good. That didn't make any sense, but it's not going to be good. And that's fine, I guess, if you felt that way, because you were right. You were very much right in every way, shape, and form that the game was not ready for launch. The developers abandoned it back in, I don't know, December, sometime in December during that Christmas vacation they took for still, God knows what reason they did that. I'll never figure that out. I'll never understand why they went on the vacation and why they left the game for 3 weeks. I mean, it makes no sense. I understand giving people time off, especially after COVID. I'm all for it. But when you have a game that you literally just launched with what? Within like that year, you should probably work a little bit extra during that year. And then the following year, when it's not your year, it doesn't fucking matter anymore. I mean, I imagine with the next Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 2022, being honest here, they're probably going to have to work that entire time, besides Christmas. If anyone's working Christmas, then that's not a company you should be working for, because should be a time for you and your family, and Christmas Eve. I think both those times should be for you and your families and stuff like that, but if I'm just being honest, they should be working. They shouldn't have 3 weeks off. That's ridiculous, especially during your most important time of year. And it just seems like a big fuck you to the player base. And I think that's what this game is a big fuck you to the player base. And I just don't think a lot of the balancing is still very well fixed. I think skill-based matchmaking is a massive problem in this game. I think it's gotten worse as time has gone on. And I think also as a whole, skill-based matchmaking needs to just go away forever. Like, fuck this guy. Fireball Queen. Kiss my ass. Did I just spawn right where I died, where this guy was? Are you kidding me? Like, that is what I mean. Like, I get it, they're probably dead now, but like, I just spawned right where the guy was and had an explosive. I mean, what are the odds that I'm gonna die again? Like, they some reason still haven't fixed these massive problems within the game, and again, they're not fixing anything. Feels like they're just adding more content that is just gonna basically make them more money, and that they just gave up on this game. I don't know. Sorry, I'm burping a lot. Drank a lot of... See? This person, like, look at that. Screw. Like, that is ridiculous. What a loser. Okay. That's awesome. I hate this game. This game is so stupid. Eat my butt. You know, it's just like these little things that shouldn't happen, and I should probably be laughing. Like, maybe that is somewhat funny to someone. But to me as a player, that's obnoxious. Like, it's very obnoxious to play this game. And I think a lot of other Call of Duty games, I mean, this is kind of also Modern Warfare 2022 thing, that if that's going to be successful at all, they need to improve on their communication, their development, their patches like very quickly, or they need to patch things quickly. Like, there's just so many issues that I think exist fundamentally within the game that they need to, like, tear it apart. Like, yeah, your game can look nice, and this game looks very nice. If I'm being honest with you, it looks very nice. I love it. I think it looks beautiful. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter when your core fundamentals of your game suck. This guy, what are we going to do? Suck my nuts. Anyway, that's how I feel about this game. I think it's one of the worst in terms of just the development. I don't think it's like... I think in concept and some of the gameplay is fun, but the maps are terrible. I think the way it was designed was terrible. I think the developers could be a lot better. And I think at this point, as someone who was defending Sledgehammer Games at one point, they deserve every bit of criticism they get. And that's the way I feel about this game. This shitty ass game. And I think it could be better. And if it gets better at some point down the road, great. If not, then that sucks. But those are my thoughts. I mean, as the game winds down, those are my thoughts on Call of Duty Vanguard. What do you think of Vanguard? Do you think it's one of the worst Call of Duty games? And how could they be better with Modern Warfare 2 2022 as a kind of learning device here? Is this a learning device for some way, somehow, for future Call of Duties? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And, well,